A snap surge for the holiday season. Nonprofits and churches brace for crowded community dinners as thousands go without food assistance across the state line. Preparation is well underway for a free Thanksgiving meals in the Rockford area. Pantry organizers fight just to keep the shelves stocked. Many events look for just enough food to feed those in need. WIFR's Nathaniel Langley learns how groups gear up.
Daniel, there's a great unknown this holiday season with how many more people could lean on free Thanksgiving dinners. Nevertheless, churches and nonprofits await their busiest meals yet.
What we put out in the morning is already gone by the end of the day.
Since food assistance froze for thousands in the state line, the Salvation Army of Rock County serves almost 3 times more families in Beloit.
It's not sustainable for us to keep serving at that rate.
The nonprofit also juggles preparations for its annual free Thanksgiving meal.
So for Thanksgiving, what we do is we have to actually push everything over.
Lieutenant Jennifer Rysdike expects 500 people to fill the Beloit space this year.
We are trying to be very strategic in what we set aside.
And in Rockford,
I think it's heartwarming because we know it benefits a lot of people.
Court Street United Methodist Church plans to stock up on food for its holiday meal.
We know we can do 1,000 people, so can we do 1,100? Can we do 1,200? So those will be the questions we'll try and get answered.
The Kendall Sherman Foundation's Tamika Fricks asks the same question.
I feel like we're going to have a bigger crowd, so I kind of doubled up on the servings.
Fricks offers Thanksgiving meals to the community in memory of her daughter at the Northwest Community Center.
So Kendall and I always volunteered.
Despite an uncertain demand this season, her tradition will return.
Knowing, the times that we're living in now and knowing that I can be a help, I'm there to help.
Kendall Sherman's Thanksgiving dinner is set for this Saturday starting at 2 p.m. in the Northwest Community Center. The last item Fricks needs is cranberry sauce. Other donations can be handled through the center as well.
Yeah, up in Rock County, the Salvation Army hopes for more turkeys before its meal. That's planned for Tuesday, November 25th at its Beloit location. Court Street's United Dinner is set for Thanksgiving Day at 11 in the morning.